Good morning. I'd like to welcome you all this morning to Consumer Mathematics. My name is Mr. Bomarito. If you've never had me before, I'd like to welcome you to St. Louis Christian Academy, and for all my returning students, just like to say good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. Today is September the 10th, and I wanted to let you know that I actually uploaded a video the other day, and it wasn't accepted because it was too long. So we're just going to scratch that, and we're starting over today. All right, today is Thursday, September the 10th, 2020, and this is Consumer Math. Okay, all assignments for every class are going to be submitted via email at slcavirtual1952@gmail.com. I'll say that one more time. It's slcavirtual1952@gmail.com. If you have any questions about that, you can always email us or call the school. The school's number is 314-664-3299. If you need to get a hold of somebody and talk to them, that's fine. Let's talk for just a moment about GradeLink. For those that are newcomers, I need to encourage you, get on GradeLink and start playing around with it, okay? It's not very hard to navigate, but if you've never done it before, it might seem intimidating, and you don't need to be intimidated at all because it's actually very easy. If you do find yourself sort of spinning in a circle with it, there's a great tutorial video that you can watch, and it shows you just the simple things on there about what to look for and how to navigate. On GradeLink, you're going to find all of your subjects, you're going to find your teachers. It's your main hub for communication, and you can always look at your grades and your GPA, etc. So anyway, GradeLink is our best friend, and if you have any questions on anything, email at slcavirtual1952@gmail.com, or you can also shoot your individual teachers a message on GradeLink, and we can check your questions there as well. Okay. So without further ado, this is Consumer Math, and I'd like to welcome you guys. Let's talk just for a moment briefly about some of the things that we're going to learn this year in this class. Okay. Consumer Mathematics it goes by another name, and it's personal finance. In personal finance, you are going to learn about mathematics in a way that pertains to your person in how you live your daily lives, okay? We will learn things about how to calculate and manage our checkbooks, a balanced checkbook. You're gonna learn how to quickly learn how to balance and navigate your way through a used car salesman and his math. You're going to learn about, if you take off from St. Louis in an airplane and you're flying to London, how it is that you what time you're going to arrive there in London time and what time will be St. Louis time, etc. So there's a lot of things in your day-to-day life that actually use math. And for most of you, you're probably not even aware of that. And I believe that you're going to be way further ahead at the end of this year than you are right now. And some of the things in life you don't even know that you use math for, or they're going to be brought to the light, so to speak. Okay. I'm going to get started with lesson 1. This is lesson 1.1, the big decision, and this is on purchasing your first car. We are going to do some examples together on the board, and then you are going to go to GradeLink and find your assignment there. I'll probably scan a document and upload it to GradeLink so that you can click on it, you can fill it out. If you have the technology to be able to answer the questions on the paper itself, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, you can answer the questions on a piece of paper separate, scan it, take a picture of it, email it to me, however it is you need to send it back, that's fine. Okay, I'll get it and I'll take care of my end with it. All right, this says the cost of the car must be considered. The actual costs include initial price of the car, cost of financing. Financing means how much money you're going to borrow to purchase that car. Registration fees, taxes, insurance, gas, oil, maintenance, and repairs, parking fees, tolls, and depreciation in the value of a car. If you don't know what depreciation is, I'll tell you. Depreciation is when something loses value over time. If you're considering a sports car, remember that the insurance premiums are higher for a sports car than many other cars. Why? Because they go faster. Even the color of the car may affect the cost of insurance. Why? Most of you probably haven't heard this at your age, but the truth is that red cars actually are insured at a higher rate than white cars, or cars that are sort of colors that you don't see all the time. Why is that? The reason is because a lot of your sports cars and a lot of your fast cars are actually red, and because they go fast, they get more accidents. So the insurance companies see that and they go, hey, you know what, that car is red, let's bump up the price because that one might be fast. It's kind of silly, but it's also reality, okay? All right. Also consider that a standard car usually gets better gas mileage than the automatic car. Now this is just lesson leading up to examples that we're getting ready to cover on the board, okay? Keep in mind also the warranty on a car. Car warranty is a consumer protection against having to pay for car repairs during a stated period of time, okay? A lot of times if you go and you purchase a new vehicle somewhere, it'll come with, you know, a 100,000 mile warranty or a certain warranty for a specific period of time. And it's just to give you a little bit of comfort and assurability to say, you know what, if you purchase this car, we're going to protect you if something happens. So therefore your investment is protected, right? Don't mention that you have a trade-in until a firm price has been reached for your new car purchase. Okay, then carefully consider the amount offered for your trade-in car. Usually you'll receive more money for a car if you sell it yourself rather than trade it in. Now this is a personal thing. You know, I'm just an individual, but I've sold enough cars to know that if you sell a car instead of use it for a trade-in, you're going to get more money in the private market than you will if you go to a dealership and you use that as leverage to get money taken off of the price of the car that you want to purchase, okay? So if you do your work, you know, if you give your car a wash and you vacuum it and you make it as nice as it can be and you sell it online for a fair market value, you're going to get more money that way on a trade-in, all right? Now, this just says lastly, before you begin car shopping, do some careful research, check consumer guides to find a reliable car at a price you can afford, etc., etc. All right, let's look at model problem number 1. It says, Paul Elkin would like to buy a new car that costs $20,475. The dealership offered him $4,500 for his trade-in. What's the difference in price left for Mr. Elkin to pay? Okay, when somebody says what's the difference, when a teacher asks you what the difference is on something, that means that there's going to be subtraction involved. Okay, so you take $20,475 and you subtract $4,500 from it, and we'll get a difference. Let's do the math on the board. $20,475 minus $4,500. And you get 5, 7, 14 minus 5 is 9, 9 minus 4 is 5, bring down the 1, you get $15,975. That is the difference, okay? I'll read it one more time. Paul Elkin would like to buy a new car that costs $20,475. The dealership offered him $4,500 for his trade-in. What's the difference in price left for Mr. Elkin to pay? And the answer is $15,975. That is example number 1. Let us look at example number 2. Chris Jordan is considering 3 different used cars. The prices on these 3 cars are $10,680, $9,460, and $11,990. What is the average price of the 3 cars being considered by Chris? So the question is asking us to, what is the average price of the 3 cars? Well, if you don't know how to average, I'm going to teach you now, okay? To find the average price, divide the sum of the prices by 3. An average is found by dividing the sum by the number of add-ins, okay? So let's write these numbers on the board real quick, and I'll talk you through as we go along. Okay? We have 10,680. We have 9,460. And we have 11,990. Now, we need to find the average price of these 3 vehicles, right? So what do? We add them up. That's 23. So we have $32,130 if we add them up. Now, to find the average, you divide the total, which is this number, divided by the number of add-ins. These all represent an add-in. Okay? There are 3 of them, so we take this number and divide it by 3. Let's do that. Hopefully you can see it down here, okay? So 32,130 divided by 3. Let's go ahead and erase this real quick. Okay, 3 goes into 3, 1, bring it down. 3 goes into 2, 0 times. 3 goes into 21, 7 times. Bring your 3 down, 3 goes into 3 once. Bring your 0 down, 3 goes into 0, 0 times, right? You good? Okay. This is our answer. $10,710. That is the average price of the 3 vehicles that are being considered by Chris. Okay? Remember, an average is found by dividing the sum by the number of add-ins. Let me check my time on my video. Hold on just a second. Okay. Lastly, number 3, Justin Palmer has saved $265 per month for the past 2 years to buy a used car. How much has he saved? Okay, listen closely. $265 is how much money he saved per month. And he's saved for 2 years, and there's 12 months in a year. So if you times that by 2, it's 24 months. So you do multiplication, right? $265 times 24 months gives us a total of $6,360. Okay, that concludes our lesson for today. I am going to upload an assignment on GradeLink. Be looking for that and turn it in to me. If you have any questions, get a hold of me, okay? Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.